Hello, kiddies. I'm Alice Cooper, and I'm on Loudwire. And you better watch because I know where you live. Yeah, Manson got that one from me.
You did comment on my shirt earlier.
Yes.
Is this one of the evil black metal bands? The answer is yes.
Yes. Oh, okay.
But what I would like to know, because one of the most memorable lines from your appearance in Headbangers Journeys, all the bands are trying to out-evil each other.
Yeah.
In your many years, being the forebearer of horror and metal, who are the essential bands, in your opinion, who have done evil and horror properly?
Rob Zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Rob Zombie gets it. Horror and comedy are in bed together. And rock and roll. You put those three together and you've got it. And Rob gets it. Marilyn Manson is really good at it because it's not Marilyn as much as his videos are extremely disturbing.
Sure.
We are theologically miles apart.
Very true.
Me being a Christian and an active Christian, and him being a priest in the Satanic Church.
The Antichrist superstar.
The Antichrist superstar. So we've talked about that and everything.
Wow.
But very stylish. Very stylish. He got a great sense of style. And I don't want to blow his image, but he's a very nice guy. When we toured together, we got along really quite well. But if we went into theology, we'd be miles apart.
What are those conversations like? Are they diplomatic?
The first time I met him was in Transylvania. We were doing a big pop festival there.
Okay.
And somebody said, "Hey, Marilyn Manson's on right before you." And I went, "Really? Interesting. Okay." Because we had jousted in the press, Okay. I think I said, "Oh, a guy with a girl's name wears makeup and does theatrics. I wish I would have thought of that." And fired back, and it was funny.
Yeah.
But there was respect there. And he came in. He said, "Can I come in?" Yeah. We sat down and we talked. We talked about marriage.
Okay.
We're in Transylvania. Castle Dracula's right over there, and we're talking about he just got divorced from
Dita, I guess.
Van Teese, and I'd been married 35 years.
Yeah.
And we talked about marriage and what it really, he says, everybody thinks this was a press marriage. It wasn't. He said, I really did not want this divorce to happen, And I went, wow, it's interesting, because you see different sides of people when you actually talk to them. And I'm, like everybody else, I bought into the image to an extent, because I know how it's built, But at the same time, we talked about real things. And that was interesting.
Were they good conversations?
Yeah,
ones?
good ones. Yeah, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't that we did get into situations where I couldn't understand a word he was saying, But when we toured together, he was dead straight.
Wow.
And great every night. Came up on stage at 18 with me every night, and even his crew were going, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it." They said, "It's amazing. He's early. He's singing on key. He's there. He's a rock star."
Wow.
So, I do have respect for him. In fact, we did a song together that could be on the next Vampires album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a really interesting song, and it's got its definite points.
Well, that would be magnificent.
Yeah.
Well, Alice, thank you so much for giving me your time today. I appreciate it so much. Paranormal is the new album. If you haven't gotten it yet, pick it up.
Thank you.
Alice Cooper, everybody.
Okay, good rehearsal. Let's do it for real now.
Yeah.